New surface parking lots are now banned in downtown Cincinnati. This comes after City Council voted to change an ordinance just a few hours ago now. There are more than 40,000 parking spaces downtown. A report says 19% sit empty. And that's why some council members say we don't need more. WCPO 9 News reporter Andrew Rowan is joining us live from downtown. Andrew, the reality of that data doesn't always meet perception.
That's right, Tanya. We hear that it's difficult to park downtown, but the city spent months studying the issue. And as you just mentioned, they say there's plenty of spots in the lots like this one behind me, which is why city leaders now are hoping for what they call a better use of the space downtown. Susan and Bob came downtown from Montgomery for lunch, and they parked in the Fountain Square garage.
Very limited spaces.
Yeah.
It was all full.
But downtown overall, that's not the case.
The data is clear. We have adequate parking, so just leave that point.
Surface parking makes up 13% of downtown. Out of 40,000 spots in lots and garages, 19% sit empty. And for the 2,000 street parking spots, only half are utilized.
And this shows that there's an oversupply of parking, and we can realistically expect that there will be enough to accommodate future growth.
Councilmember Harris?
Yes.
Councilmember Jeffries?
Yes.
At City Hall, council approved a zoning change banning new lots like the ones right outside.
We don't get a earnings tax. There's a lot better land use for it. And it comes down to really what kind of a vision of a city do we want to live in.
There are exceptions. A developer can turn a site into a temporary parking lot for at least 2 years. Those lots would have stricter design requirements, including 1 tree for every 4 parking spaces.
These policies should protect the core and allow development flexibility around the edges.
This doesn't mean that there can never be any more parking in the city. It's just supposed to blend in a little bit more, like the parking garage that's on top of the downtown Kroger. Is there enough parking downtown?
Yes and no. There's enough on the outskirts, but not in the middle of downtown.
I think there are ways that we can make people more aware of options that are out there.
New restrictions that could pave the way for more diverse land use.
The reality is that we still need cars and we need parking. So this doesn't eliminate that. And if in fact we need garage parking in the future, then that's something that the city will assess and decide how to move forward with.
So Cincinnati is not alone in a move like this. It's part of a national trend. And just to be clear, nothing is changing with the existing parking lots. The city just doesn't want to see any more surface. Live in downtown, Andrew Rowan, WCPO 9 News.